Big game for both sides, this. Two of the bottom four, of course. How important a night, Jamie Carragher, is this, in particular for Crystal Palace, do you think?
I think it's a massive night. I think it's, very early in the season. We talk about 6-point games. But I think it's a game that Palace have got to look to win. I mean, they've won one game already this season. Sunderland, another team down there. And I think they're looking like they're going to struggle to beat, top teams or teams in the middle of the table. So I think they've got to try and beat teams around them, and Fulham is certainly one of those. And
yet it's only October, Gary. Is it a must-win, do you think, for the home side?
It's getting to that point where the league's starting to settle down a little bit, and I think that they will be looking at this type of fixture and thinking this is where they have to pick up points. They would be cut adrift a little bit, obviously, if they started to continue the form that they've had. They've been struggling. Ian Holloway's been under pressure, but he's been there before, and that'll help him, I think, in this period, keep calm.
What about Fulham, Gary? I mean, they've got so much attacking talent in the squad. It hasn't happened yet. Is it just a matter of time, or are you concerned for them?
I'd be concerned a little bit at the fact that they have got so much attacking talent and they can't get any... Well, they're struggling to get in the opposition box, let alone score goals. But they have got Berbatov, they've got Bent, proven goal scorers. Ruiz, I think, is a talent. They've got some experience in midfield with Sidwell and Parker. So I think they've probably got enough, but they obviously need to start picking up. But I think Berbatov's the one they've got to try and get going, because he's the one that really can win any game for them.
Yeah, he hasn't scored, no assist for Berbatov so far. What do you make of Fulham from what you've seen of them?
Well, a strange side, really. We mentioned them at the start of the season, and you're always, whenever you play against them or you watch them, you're always thinking they're not the best team on the eye or the greatest team, but they always end up mid-table. This could be one of the seasons where they do get dragged down there, because a couple of the promoted teams have done quite well. So teams who have been established in the Premier League may get dragged in, and Fulham look like one of those sides at the moment.
So it's Palace against Fulham. That's our live game. We'll also look back on the Premier League weekend. 29 goals we've had so far. We start at 7 o'clock on Sky Sports 1.